Hello, this is Godel. Welcome back to the, I guess I'm just gonna call this the offline restoration update, series? I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to the video series here, where last time we had just finished doing a little lap around to check out all the new places added. Probably what I'm going to do today is, first of all, I'm going to probably keep a format. I'm thinking a shorter video format, like a 30-minute video format, and then I'll play it by ear maybe, I guess. Because I'm gonna be working on this enclave, and then those other trials, and I'm gonna suspect if I do hour-long videos, it's probably gonna only be a couple videos, right? So let's head over to, let's do the butterfly one. Tango of the Butterflies. And let's finish that up. We already did like half of it. And also, let's hit up like half of the, or most of the puzzles we see on the way. We still need those, right? We haven't fully given up on all hub puzzles or anything. I mean, we haven't given up at all. It's just kind of a hiatus on that project for a little while. Would also be nice to, like, find those power-ups. I don't know if they have set spawn points that are specific to them, or they spawn where other existing things spawn. Also, where is this? Oh, it's over here. But yeah, we'll have to kind of figure out how they work, get used to their mechanics and stuff. I did read a little bit more on them, and then oh, that's where these puzzles do not spin once they are completed. Anyways, I was reading more on the update features, and I did see basically they will appear in areas once you have reached a certain percentage completion. And the higher percentage completion you are, the more commonly they'll appear. They only appear in the hub areas, but they technically work everywhere, so you can take one from a hub into an enclave if you wanted to. So that's kind of neat. Anyways, let's just get cracking on these butterfly puzzles, which are, well, they are what they are. I'll just say that much. Alright. And we got the first objective for the first Mirabilis. Now we can finish the other 11 puzzles for the second Mirabilis. It is fun to actually have some Mirabilis to work on again. It's been a while. Let's see here. Okay, so this is probably gonna go up there. Alright. These are not very difficult puzzles, and kind of would be expected in the first area of the game. Oh, hold up on this for a second. Those are probably gonna connect. Okay. I've messed something up here. That's what I get for going too fast. I feel like everything over here was correct. But something over here is awry. Let's see here. I mean, it's almost correct, but yeah. Where did I mess up? How long ago was the mess up? Back here? Okay. Let's just go back to there, and then probably just that, huh? Scooting that 7 over. Now we can stick the 5 up in closer to there, which allows the 4 to go down that way. That makes sense. Alright, next butterfly. Let's go. Just kind of trying to outline the white tiles here so I don't have to do too many tile placings. Once those are placed, I can do a batch fill. Okay. Made a mistake. It's okay, it happens. You might be wondering how I make so many assumptions over here. It's just because this type of puzzle with these type of rules, you know that, well, everything's going to have to fit, and it can only fit one way, so you know it kind of has to be scrunched in with itself. It has to be scrunched in to a certain extent, so, like, when you have a space where only one thing can go, you know, you better go and fill that space. Like, this 5 has to go in here, like, the 10's not gonna fill that space, so... I think I've discussed this in previous videos. It is a good warm-up to get just reacquainted back with the game, because it has been a while. Doing a lot of misclicks and such over here, but... Still misclicking, oh well. Alright. Alright, 2 more to go. Alright, this one's a little bit more tricky. But not a lot more tricky, to be honest. Oh, connect all dark cells. Ooh. Alright, let's go up here, and then... like that. Perfect. One more. Last one. Let me just restart that. I've messed something up, something fierce. So this has to come out. Alright. Very cool pattern. Cool set of puzzles overall. That was, some fun speed puzzling to be had there. Alright. I want to do not too much meandering, but maybe a quick trip around the Verdant Glen. Verdant Glen is one of the hub puzzle areas that I have yet to complete. I also saw there's now the 2 things. First of all, I saw in the config file there was a there was an option for cluster puzzles to make it prefer a unsolved puzzles. So, I'm wondering if that applies to the Temple of Infinite Rings. Let's just really quickly solve all of the rings that are out here, and let's see if it finishes our Temple of Infinite Rings, because that would be awesome. Oh no, this one's too difficult. Just kidding. See, I'm just going kind of across here to make sure I don't miss any. Okay. I feel like some of these are spawning as I'm walking up to them, but that's okay. It's not like we don't not need the EXP. Okay. Ooh, barely got that one in there. I was about to rotate out of access. Alright. Well, I solved what I thought was all of the rings that were floating in the area. I don't think that ring up there is part of the Temple of Infinite Rings. And if it is, it's not one of the two I needed. So yeah, I guess the rings here are still not specifically programmed like that, so... oh well, anyways, let's just keep on heading over. I am heading over towards the somewhat scary, Deceptive Whispers. This is gonna be fun to figure out. I think those bigger grids might warrant longer videos on their own, perhaps, because unlike what I did in the Hub Puzzle series, I didn't do a whole lot of difficult puzzles during the actual Hub Puzzle series because they were done. Like, I was done with the with most of the Hub Puzzles, and I was done with the like all of the static puzzles. Most of the difficulty lies in that type of puzzle. But it's been a while, yeah, since I've had to solve really difficult puzzles on my static puzzle series, the one where I do all of the puzzles in the game from scratch. I had done those before as well, so I struggled through some of them, admittedly, but I had like prior experience doing with them, so definitely could have taken a lot longer. I'm just taking a trip around the Lucian Water. I know there's no new puzzles here, but I do know there are potential spawn points for the puzzle radar, which I kind of want to just get accustomed to. That's going to be a really cool feature, and I think it's a fair feature. Like, I don't think anybody thinks it's... Well, I'm sure there are some people that think it's like a cheat power-up. Here we go, here it is. Oh, it even has this really cool glowing effect. Alright, let's go. I want to go to... here. Oh, my good... Oh, that's the, Oh, they show up on the map, too. Wow, look at that. That's the Lost Grids cluster, though, so... we don't need to be told where the puzzle cluster is. We know where it is. Is this... Oh, look at that. For the light motif, it even tells you where to stand. That's cool. Alright, I'm just gonna go for hidden objects, mostly. Because hidden objects are truly, like, the final boss of map completion, if you think about it. I'm not gonna worry about, like, there's some sightseers here I see. I'm not gonna worry about those. I'm not gonna worry... I will actually get that one there, because those are not common in this area. I think the strategy is, which I'm making up on the spot right now, is you can use your little waymark power-up to kind of tag any puzzles you want to do while the power-up is up. And wow, it's already gone. Oh, it does not last that long. You can use your waymarker to mark things you want to do and then come back to them. So let's see, I thought I saw a hidden archway in this general area, but it could have been, like, anywhere. I did see this hidden pentad, though. Let's grab this. Where, oh, where could you have hidden your pentads? I feel like I just saw one in these bushes. Maybe not. Okay. They have one on top of the building. It doesn't look like it. They had one on the second floor, so... One more to go, and we are already shrinking, so we can look up and see it's shrinking in this direction, and look up again and see it's shrinking in this direction. So is it down here? It is down there. Heh, haven't lost my touch. Okay, I'm getting way too distracted here. We're supposed to be doing the quest, and then this one shifting mosaic I marked over here. Okay. This does not look very difficult. Good stuff. Alright. Alright, Deceptive Whispers. This is down here, kind of at this big bridge entryway. Big leitmotif here. Where might that be being cast from? I'll take a free hidden archway. I believe this quest is only logic grid, so... Here's the leitmotif. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll take it easy with these guys. Let's start with the easier ones towards the bottom. Okay, so this is the logic grids that have the liar's rule. So 4 symbols are lying. That means that all numbers are off by 1 is not... Well, it is true that they're not off by 1. They could be off by more than 1. It just means that this cannot be 1 or 3. We also have 1 symbol per light area, so we can start with that. So this cannot be 1. That can't be 1, and those can't connect. This can't be 3, so stop that there. Connect all dark cells. This can't be 1, and it can't be 3. And there we go. Alright, not too bad. Make it look like there's a... That wasn't a real puzzle, come on. Use just the same rules as normal. Okay, 1 symbol is lying. So it can't... A cannot be lying here. Because A... If one A is lying, that means both A's are lying. And we can't have 2 lying A's. So, 1 symbol is lying. Just looking at this, there's no way to get from A to A without going through one of these 2's. So one of our lying numbers must be one of these 2's. So we can confidently say that this one or this one... No, not this one or this one. It has to be this one, right? A is going to have to come through... like this. So that's A. Everything else is telling the truth, so let's just fill those in. Alright, cool. Let's do another one. 3 symbols are lying. 1 symbol per light area. Okay, well, let's start with that. These still can't connect. Uh-oh. Oh, this one over here can also be lying. There we go. What is this thing? Oh, it's it's a matchbox. Okay. Oh man, 7 symbols are lying. Well, we already know 2 of them. How many symbols are here? This is 15. 15 things here, huh? Okay. Well, hmm. If we just paint this whole thing light, how many of these are going to be valid? Okay, so 3 out of 15. So that's 12. That's not the right answer, but I did want to check. So we kind of have to make an assumption. So this 9 is going to have to be lying. We can't get to 9. There's not 9 cells it can see. So that's one of our liars. We have 2 liars so far. Let's see. If this galaxy is telling the truth, I don't know how to approach this, to be honest. Like, we already know these 2 galaxies do not matter. But what's the trick for finding the rest that don't matter? So we have to figure out 5 more things that are lying. So here, these galaxies, one of these is lying because no matter what way we put it, there's going to be a lying one here. One of these is lying for the same reason, so there's 2 of them. We need to figure out 3 more things. This is a third one, so we know this is a liar no matter what. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more liars. So if this is dark, that can be valid. This can be valid. This one could be valid up here. The 1 could be valid. Can the 11 be valid? I mean, I don't see why it couldn't be valid, but... I'm just gonna mark these. Technically, both of these lotuses could be valid. Or could they? Maybe they have to be valid. Because... let's just say this is light, and that's dark, dark, there. Then this would have to be light, light. And... I mean, I guess there's no reason both of these galaxies couldn't be invalid, but then that would have to be light. And then we have too many valid ones, right? Or invalid ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we solve the rest of this puzzle correctly? I don't think so. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more invalid things. So this can be valid here. Let's try this. Alright, what have we done wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 invalid? Oh, jeez. This is not... It made the galaxy and the middle angry. Maybe I need to practice on the easier puzzles first, because that one has a lot going on. Alright, 15 symbols are lying. Well, it has to be the zeros, right? Connect all light and all dark cells. Well, we can do this. Alright. That was simple. That did not help me prepare for the other puzzle at all. Come on. Give me more training food. Okay. Whoa, so many rules here. Oh, goodness. 15 symbols are lying. Oh, man. So many things to count, though. How many liars do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to establish 6 more lying cells. Do not make patterns. I guess let's start with, like, our given moves. So don't make any 2x2s. We can fill those out. So how many lying cells do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need 2 more lying cells. We still need 2 more, and there's only 2 cells left. So we have to mess this one up on purpose. Oh, you know what? I didn't even really have to do that because there's just 2x2s. Didn't even have to look at the symbols for that one. 1 symbol is lying. 1 symbol per light area. Dark regions have an area of 2. I think it is probably easiest to do this to satisfy that, and then lock up the 5. Okay. Alright, that was all the 2 pippers, I believe. There's no 2 pippers on the cliffs, right? Yeah, the cliffs have all the star puzzles on them. I'm terrified. Alright. 2 symbols are lying. So just because these are next to each other does not mean they are truth seekers, though we do know that this 4... No, the 4 could be valid too. Okay, well, let's look at connect all dark cells first. So if we connect these 2 to this 3, then this 4, both of these 2 become bad, but this 4 also becomes bad, so we know those can't connect there. So then this has to come at least to there and there, so there's one of our bad cells. I'm guessing this 4 is going to be the other bad cell, because now we can't come up here. Or the 5. The 5 will be the bad cell. Okay. Need like a 5-pip handicap on these. This needs to start at like... This needs to be a 8-star puzzle. Or a 3-star puzzle. Yeah. Connect all light. Dark regions have area of 1. In other words, no dark dominoes. I feel like we can just do this, right? Yeah. One symbol is lying. All numbers are off by one. Oh, man. Um... So I'm gonna guess the 2 is a 1, so it's isolated, and then the 4 and the 6 is a 5, and then the 8 is also a 5. So funny. Okay, 2 symbols are lying, so we can't mess this up over here. That'd be more than 2 symbols. Can't connect that over there. That would also be more than 2 symbols. And same for this. And there we go. Everything else has to be correct. Solve all 22 logic grids? What is this masochistic mirabilis? There's 4-star puzzles in here. Goodness. Okay, 1 symbol is lying. So it has to be one of these dark symbols, because these light symbols are the same on the same set of tiles, so if one of them was wrong, they would both be wrong. Right? No. Not necessarily, actually, because this is 2 different lines of symmetry here. Actually, yeah, this is impossible here. So one of these 2 dark ones is impossible, or one of these 2 lotuses up here is the impossible one. So we know everything else is solvable. So now we just solve the puzzle as normal. As normal being like, what now exactly? Okay, that looks good over there. This cannot link up to this one, right? That can't link up over there, these can't link up, and this can't link up. The error up here gave me a jump scare. I was like, oh no! And then I was like, oh yeah, never mind, we're good. This is fine. And yeah, that's fine. Missed a cell over there. Alright. Not too bad. Okay, I think this is gonna be our wrap-up puzzle for this video. So, 7 symbols are lying. We know that it has to be... Can it just be all the galaxies that are lying? No, it can't be all the galaxies because this is up here. And this cannot be satisfied by any means. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 and 7, but also there could be 2 more that are lying somewhere. So if this is light, that's bad. If it's dark, then it can't go anywhere. It needs to be closed in. So if this is dark, then this is lying. What if this is light? This one's only lying when it's dark. Maybe I need to find the ones that are possible to be true. And then work on those. So I would have 8 that I need to be true. So this could be true if it's dark. Then this would have to be light. Could the 11 be true? There would need to be 11 light tiles, and then 4 dark tiles. But if this is a light, then both of these are false as well. And then now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that can't be... That can't be, what's it called? Light. So this has to be dark and untrue. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we can't have any more untrue ones, so everything else here has to be true. And that instantly makes that be invalid there. So this has to be an untrue 1. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 untrue cells. We can only make one more thing untrue. So if we do anything to compromise the middle symmetry, it's going to make 2 more things untrue. So the middle symmetry has to be maintained. If we do this, then it also makes that untrue. So we have to make those both dark and then these both light. Uh-oh. No, this is fine. This is fine. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we're okay still. Since we have this galaxy here that has to be true, we do that. Okay, jeez. Took a little bit of trial and error, but... Whew, okay, I think that's gonna be it for this video. That was something wild. Yeah, so that's gonna be a wrap-up. Let's see what the next puzzle looks like. I mean, this doesn't look as bad as the one we just did, because we already instantly know one of these galaxies is true. You can't have 2 galaxies touching like that. So... like... yeah, I'm not gonna finish it right now, though. We'll do it next time. Maybe we can have a quick look to see if we can see a power-up. I'm not sure from how far away you can see a power-up, though. I'm a wandering echo over there. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Hope to see you next time. We're going to keep cracking on over here at this quest. There are 10 more grids left. But, oh, I am shaking in my boots at some of these. And since I'm doing shorter format episodes, these might... they might be here for a couple episodes, but we will see. Until then, see y'all!